All right, what's up, y'all? What's going on? So, yeah. So you see, I'm gonna just we're gonna open up the panel. You see what I said? I told you. I was about to go into something else. I was about to go in deep and then get about the building. But what's going on, DJ Moss? I told you, you start talking about some real shit. YouTube gonna cut you off. So let's see if they cut off the stream yard. I already told y'all. Mm-mm-mm. I told y'all. Hell yeah, third. I told y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to save that content for Patreon. Y'all can't even blame me at this point. I got cut off 3 times. 3 times. Told y'all. I told y'all. YouTube. It's gonna come to a point. Like I said, YouTube is the new television, man. They got something called too real for TV. Well, too real for YouTube. Hey, man. Hopefully, y'all caught some gems from this Sunday morning sermon. Um, Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it here. We'll talk about it on Patreon. If y'all what I'm gonna do. I gotta switch everything up. I'm gonna put the red pill stuff here on YouTube, and the actual black pilled stuff I'm gonna put that on Patreon or on Anchor or on another streaming service, because once you start getting it, I go deep. You understand what I'm saying? I can go way deeper than what I'm talking about. I'm just introducing concepts to give you guys mental chewing gum. I can go way deeper than, some of the conversations that we've talked about. So, you know, this is what I'm talking about when a lot of people come to me to, with concepts about women and stuff like that, and just about certain things that go on here in the dating game. It's like these are concepts that a lot of people would like to believe that they've added a lot of thought to, but they haven't. And a lot of guys here in the space, what they've done is they've added more emotions to the situation than actual thought. A lot of guys, where they blow up is that they've added more unusable knowledge, not even unusable knowledge. What's the word? Unusable logic to the situation more than they've actually put thoughts into you know um into what they're actually doing or thinking about when it comes down to just even something as simple as attracting women. You know what I'm saying? Or getting with women, or just life, or their own self concept about themselves. You know, Shout outs to Tampa. Hell yeah, man. So, like, imagine if somebody was like, okay, hey, Kuda, all right, so you know what I'm saying? I've been listening to the game and all this other shit, right? I've been listening to you about game and all this other stuff. So I got this girl that I'm interested in. How do I attract her? What does it sound like for me to come to you and say, well, what's your and this is actually a really legit question when we're unpacking what's going on. What's your concept of self? What's your concept of self? Ain't got nothing to do with the question that he asked. Hey man, there's this girl that I've been feeling, but you know what, you know what I'm saying? She told me that, she got a baby daddy and she's not messing with him, but she lives with him. How would it sound if I was to reply back, well, what's your concept of self? Nobody wants to hear, hey, to a response to that question, what's your concept of self? Because then that will go back into, why are you choosing a woman that's dealing with her baby father anyway? Why are you believing what she says? Why do you think she's not messing with her baby daddy? Do you believe that she's not messing with her baby daddy because she told you that? Why do you believe that you should come to my channel and ask me a question and then regurgitate the same lie that she told you? You told the truth once you first said that she lives with her baby father. Obviously, you know what's going on. Why are you feeling a certain type of way and then think that you can come to me and then ask me a certain goddamn question and have to include the lie that she told you? She's living with her baby daddy. She's not messing with her baby daddy. Do you really believe that? Do you really? But now I'm questioning the nigga that's asking me the damn question. Because like I said, dudes believe that they're that they're black pilled and they're not black pilled. And this ain't going at a certain group of men. This is going at this is just speaking truth to power. You're not black pilled. You and your concept of being black pilled is just simply believing that you don't give a fuck about women. Congratulations. You think you're the first person to not give a fuck about women? Oh hell, and then you talk down about people that you perceive that don't give a fuck about women. Pimps. The people that you criticize the most is the people that you can learn from the most. This comes with life and this comes with wisdom. That's why a lot of people actually respect their enemies more than they actually respect people that they perceive that they're learning from. Do you understand what respect is? Do people respect you? Well, let's get into respect. Black pill niggas shouldn't even be depressing. There shouldn't, for real, to know the people that have given up. To tell that you're really on a black pill person is that you can have a conversation with him and it leads to nowhere and it's indifferent and you agree on it, but you're not dissatisfied. You understand what I'm saying? That's some real shit. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And possibly you're either advanced red pill or black pill. So what I'm saying is that like with the concept of respect, do we actually know what we're doing? That's the problem with black people. Black people do things that they don't actually know what they're doing. Respect is admiration and fear. You admire somebody to the point that you respect them. Damn, yo. Damn, yo. Yo, you got a lot going on with you, man. I respect that. And you fear them because you know what they can do. Somebody that's a grand master or a dojo master, you respect him because he's talking to you, he's breaking stuff down to you, he's giving you game, he's giving you knowledge on some stuff that he may know, and it's mysterious. You don't know what he may know. You're not going to throw a punch at him because you fear that he may have a counter for it. You know he has wisdom on him. You know he has knowledge on him. Why do you think that your feeble ass punch that you about to throw is about to hold up to anything that he can give you game wise, or even if you don't respect them, that he can't counter it and do something else? Do you believe that you're the first person to throw a punch at this nigga? In any situation, whether you're in a ring, whether you're practicing, whether you're playing, or whether you just walk up to him and you just think that you can just get one off on him. So you respect that he has a lot of, you listen to him. You hang off every word he says. You respect him enough that you fear him. Respect is admiration and fear. You understand what I'm saying? You admire him to the point that you fear him. And you fear him so much to the point that you admire him. That's the same thing with enemies in a lot of cases. You respect your enemy. If you didn't respect your enemy, that person wouldn't be an enemy to you. Because to a certain degree, you believe that you're punching up, when in a lot of cases, you're actually punching down, especially if it's not a formidable enemy. Like I said, the war is actually won in the mind before it's won on the field. So if you want somebody to talk black pill to you, man, Go talk to people that can talk black pill to you. The people that's here that's talking black pill. A black pill is not depressing. That's 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 what I hate. That's what I hate. The black pill is not depressing. The black pill shouldn't depress you. The black pill should create understanding. The black pill should show you some things. The black pill actually should be the most interesting thing ever, because if you're red pill and you're so aware and you're so awoke, you would want to understand what you're seeing. How are you asleep and you're so in tune with your dreams and what you're seeing while you're asleep, and then you get on the other side, and then you awaken yourself, and then all of a sudden you lose your knack for understanding something, your knowledge, your self-interest. You spent so much time asleep. Why aren't you trying to match that time being awoke? It's because a lot of people don't want to relearn concepts that they believe that they know. That's why you have a lot of guys that come into the space that believe that they know about women, and then they spend their whole time they spend their whole time relearning concepts that they believe that they already know. Even myself, I've been here for a long time, and there's still something that women can teach me to this day. I've studied a whole bunch of things. I've been down avenues and roads some of y'all haven't even developed a concept for. I've field tested things. I've seen things go on. I know things for a fact. I've been in certain situations. I've survived certain things. I've been through certain things. I know certain things. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. I know what she's attracted to. I know what she's not attracted to. I know concepts in her mind she hasn't even conceptualized. I know a whole bunch of different things. But it's not about what I know. Do you know it? You come here for knowledge, to gain knowledge, to understand something. The manosphere has turned into an echo chamber. The manosphere has turned into something that that people just want to hear certain things regurgitated all over. The manosphere is not opening up no new door in your mind for you to explore. When you open up a new door, you want to look around in the room and see what's in the room and stuff like that. But people open up a door and see darkness, and then they get scared. They get scared. You know, you got to explore. You got to be cultured. You got to be privy to certain concepts. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all just want to fight. Y'all just want to be privy to, rejecting shit. Y'all can ask me endless questions in the comment section, and I will have an answer for you. I will have an answer for you if I know. You understand what I'm saying? We done lost sight about what it really is, man. We're here to be entertained, not learn. See, y'all would rather hear me call out names, call people bitch ass niggas and pussy ass niggas and all this other shit for not knowing what the black pill is, instead of me saying, hey, listen, I think that your concepts are completely wrong, and let me show you exactly what the black pill is, and let's actually do some work. Who really wants to do work to become black pill? If you feel that you have to do work to become black pill, then you're not in the right space. You're not black pilled at all. It's easier for you to call yourself black pilled and then sit up there and try to talk about the concept. But then when somebody really pulls your coat, yo, how long did you meditate today? What are some of your thoughts on certain things that are deep and profound and that are different? What are some new concepts that you bring to a certain mindset? What are certain concepts that you can bring to a certain mindset that stands out, that's different, that has never been thought of before? What are different approaches that you have towards certain things in life that can teach people, that can show people a different way? What are some things that you're indifferent about? If that woman says yes to you, are you indifferent about that? If that woman says no to you, are you indifferent about that? Why are you on the internet complaining about women? Y'all don't be asking the real questions. And this is why you don't get the real answers. Because the manosphere has been regurgitating the same questions over and over again. We should be talking about consciousness. We should be talking about Alan Watts. We should be talking about different scholars that are in that same lane of consciousness. You gotta have the ability to pick people's brain. You only pick my brain from a game standpoint. When I'm way more than that. I'm way more than this game. I understand the game. I use game. I apply the game. Just like I'm way more than all this equipment. I'm more than a microphone. I'm more than an interface, a stream deck, a ring light, a camera. I'm more than a lot of things. Very advanced brother, but you want to pick my mind about stupid shit. How much subscribers do you have? Do you know some of the channels that you will learn some of the most realest shit you've ever heard in your life have low subscribers? I don't give a fuck about a subscriber count. Now, I would say like, subscribe, and stuff like that, but that's playing the YouTube game. That's playing the YouTube game. There's people out here that got way more subscribers than I do. And still haven't achieved the amount of success that I've achieved. If I believe that I'm successful today, of course I'm going to be successful tomorrow. I don't define myself with numbers. I don't define myself by women. I don't define myself by other content creators. I don't define myself by other different things. I don't care. That is black pill. Not caring about women and then coming back on here, well, she did this, she did that. I talk about certain things, and yeah, maybe what's going on underrated, what's going on, keep it 1K, Ronan Martin, what's going on, Wagner, what's going on, Tampa, what's going on. This is what I'm saying. These dudes are not looking at the bigger picture. Now, some of my days are more black pilled, quote unquote, than others. Some of my days, I'm more red pilled. Y'all know I'm a cool ass nigga. Y'all can get, man. Y'all know. I'm preaching to the choir. Y'all know if we want to kick it, we can kick it. If Ism want to jump on and we want to talk about some deep introspective, thoughts about the game and Ism and the world of different things, we can kick it. What's going on, cool gent? We could talk about that world. I know how to take a slice. What's going on? I know how to take a slice out of what I'm doing and then shift gears and get into the concept of what that is. Y'all don't know how to differentiate what you're doing. So when niggas talk about productivity and we're streaming and we're podcasting and we're talking about a manosphere and we're talking about the brothers in it and we're talking about content creators and we're talking about audience members and we're talking about panel participants and we're talking about since we're not showing our faces, quote unquote, now we're talking about the realm of sound and things like that. I'm under the impression like, okay, I'm around some brothers that know what they're talking about. Let me kick this real quick. Let me kick that real quick. Let me do this, Oh, y'all want to monetize the space? Okay, why don't we offer a better product? Why don't we do this? Why don't we have a big rollout for the people that actually listens? Why aren't we talking about real productivity? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I get shunned and blackballed from the manosphere. It's because people aren't talking about shit. Okay, y'all want to talk about bitches. Okay, let's talk about bitches. Let's talk about acquiring bitches. No, bro, we want to talk about how they did us wrong. Okay, that's cool, but you crying over spilled milk. The bitch did you wrong 2 years ago. What you gonna do right now? Some of y'all don't even have Some of y'all don't even have the concept of losing something from a bitch. Y'all never lost y'all kids. Y'all never lost cars, apartment, houses, clothes. I said clothes, real tangible things. But you're so butthurt over women. And then the guys that do and that have lost those things from women and or you know, been through the child support court and all that other stuff. They lost also coming into this space, trying to get some real knowledge. Some of y'all are not black pilled. I'm gonna get into the game when I say this. Some of y'all are not black pilled. You just accept what's on the table and now you're subject to it. And the only thing you can do is complain about it. You're not indifferent about what happens to you, because if you were, you would be a little bit more productive and move with that mindset. You'll be more productive because you'll understand the fine line. If you understood the concept of black pill, you understand light and you understand darkness. Shout outs to my boy Shango.
Thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
These are not black pillars. These are not red pillars neither. These are just niggas that are mad and that want to regurgitate some shit that they heard in the manosphere 2-3 years ago. If you were really black pilled, you will move a little bit more successfully, and then some of your setbacks coming with that success, you're gonna feel indifferent about it. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just want to complain. Okay, I built up a YouTube channel. Niggas got the niggas got the flagging and the blackballing, and YouTube took me down. Oh damn, YouTube canceled my channel. Guess what? Build another one. Did that take away from your respect? If people respect you, they'll resubscribe to that next channel. If people respected you, they'll yeah, this fucked up. It's a setback. But guess what? Life is fucked up. Life is a setback. Woe is me to think that success is a straight shot. Success is never a straight shot. It never was. So a lot of times you got to reinvent yourself. You got to go back and you got to say, okay, what is my concept of certain things? So people don't ask themselves niggas don't wake up and ask themselves no goddamn real question. There's some of these niggas that be sitting up here talking all of this big wild shit about women. Do you ever sit back and be like, yo, what is my concept about women? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could be fucked up. Maybe I could be listening to too much manosphere content and my thoughts about things are skewed. Maybe I'm not black pilled. Maybe I'm actually toxic. Could you ever conceptualize that you might be toxic to your environment? Or are you thinking about what you want and what you want to get from that environment? You're not always right. Sometimes you're wrong. The concept of certain things and understanding certain things starts from, well damn, maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, goddamn, what? Shout out to Shorty Low. One of the biggest and best concepts I've ever learned is, well, goddamn, it must be two side, because you don't know everything about everything. Everything ain't for everybody. And honestly, the more you know is the more you know. If you know, you know. You know that you're not supposed to know every goddamn thing. And honestly, you don't want to be a dude to know every goddamn thing, because knowing things. See, let me tell you some real shit. The reason why people don't want to know certain things is because knowledge of certain things takes on a life of responsibility. Let's say I have a dog, and let's just say somebody gave me this dog, right? What's going on, Red Supreme? Oh yeah, Red, we about to get into the game over here, bro. Thank God you in the building. We about to get into this game over here. Let's say somebody gave me a dog, okay? And I know it's a dog. It's just a dog. I know it's a dog. But do you know how dogs are? Do you know how they react? Do you know how this dog will look at you? You're a god to this dog. You determine whether this dog's going to eat, where he's going to shit, where he's going to sleep. You control this dog's environment. But let's say this dog is a pit bull. What do you know about pit bulls? What's the mentality of a pit bull? How do they act? If it was a puppy, how is he going to act during the different seasons of his life? Right? How is he going to react during the different seasons of his life? If I leave the gate open in my backyard, is this pit bull going to get out and cause havoc or get hit by a car? If I leave certain things laying around the house, how is this pit bull going to react to that? Is he going to start tearing shit up in the house? Then I got to come home to a fucked up house? Or you have to have a concept of things, and you have to know that concept. It's the same thing with women. How you think you're going to know about women and you have no concept of women? You're not black pilled. And you never was black pilled because you don't have no understanding. You don't even have a concept of understanding. You don't even know the concept of understanding. And you don't know yourself. You haven't done homework on your damn self because you don't believe that you need to do homework on your damn self. You have to do homework on your damn self 24/7. Who taught you to do homework on yourself? Has anybody taught you how to do homework on yourself? Do you even know you have to do homework on yourself? But you want to take care of a woman and kids and have all of these different things, and you can't even look to yourself for that type of confidence to do all of those things. Being black pilled is not about being toxic. It's about accepting things and understanding things. And first and foremost, you need to be aware of those things. How these dudes are blackpilling themselves in this space is totally wrong. They're not blackpilling themselves. They're just toxic. You can be toxic with knowledge. As a matter of fact, most of the toxic people have knowledge. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of them are ignorant, but a lot of them have knowledge. Because you can have know-how and simply don't know how with the know-how that you know how to apply. That's why a lot of, like I said, nerds are fucked up. You know, getting back to the black pill conversation that we were having earlier. That's how I know a lot of nerds in this space are fucked up. They believe that they have know-how. So they believe that their way is the way. A lot of them are narcissistic. A lot of them aren't even worth dealing with. Sadly. A lot of them are they don't know how to cut shit off. They don't know how to not apply logic in situations that don't require logic. Psychology doesn't require logic in a lot of cases. I know the word logic is somewhere in it, but that's why psi is in front of it. Psychology. Logic. Anyway, that's just never mind. What I'm saying is that y'all be trying to figure out women and you can't figure out your own damn selves. And the thing about intuition is another form of intelligence, and you see that that women can see things about you that you can't see about yourself because you're applying logic. Then you have an emotional fallout when you come into the black manosphere, because what happens is you want women to look at you in a certain way. You want women to perceive you in a certain way. You want to be the guy that if you were to walk out, she'll be like, no, and it's the end of her world. But it really isn't. You don't stand out. You're just not the type of guy for that, even if you're the guy that she happens to be dating at the moment. You believe in stupid ass concepts like jawline niggas and all this other stuff. Have you noticed most of the dudes in this space that's preaching game to you and dudes that actually get a whole bunch of women, they are not jawline niggas. Jawline niggas get women, but nigga, the reality of the situation is, who doesn't get women? You're not even logical. You're not even logical enough to acquire a concept of a case-by-case basis. nor mentally ready to maintain the thoughts or idea of a case-by-case basis. But you want to get on the internet and start talking about getting dimes. Start talking about SYSBM, getting on airplanes and going across seas to get with women and entertaining unfinished business that you can't even make happen on your own turf. You dig? Shout outs to Ism. Shout outs to Red Supreme. We got some real P's in the building, man. Some real top-notch players, man. That's another thing, man. You some people, when they're trying to tell you something, that's another thing that I talked about. See, man, a lot of people don't have no concepts. Like I told y'all, man, and the game is very elusive. This is why when people talk about you talk about the game. This is why I love it so much, because you have no concept of what it is. Y'all be sitting up there, y'all take people for granted, like this gentleman right here, Ism. Of course, some of the stuff he gonna say sounds a little bit goofy. It's gonna make you laugh. Of course, some of the stuff that he says is gonna sound surface level. Oh, he just talking about women. Nah, he not saying nothing profound. We don't have to listen. Oh, he just being funny. Oh, he just rhyming. Oh, he just saying that because you don't know. You don't go outside. You don't have no concept. And it's a blessing for stuff like that. To a certain degree, when you look at life and how people are, it's a blessing when you become real aware, because you become lonely. You become lonely. I'm telling you, it's lonely at the top. Sir Ism, in a lot of cases, he's lonely. Red Supreme, lonely. A lot of dudes, BGS, some of these content creators that y'all listen to, lonely. This is what happens when you tell the truth. People laugh. I was talking to a friend yesterday. Let me since nobody jumping on the panel, let me talk to y'all about some real shit. Let's get into some game. Imagine Kevin Hart. Like, I was talking about comedians, because we were talking about Dave Chappelle. Let's get into the game. Let me talk to the people real quick, because I'm a people person. Y'all know I kick it, and y'all know how I kick it. Y'all know y'all about to learn some shit, right? Dave Chappelle. Me and my friends, we were talking about some shit, and we were going over certain concepts, right? We were going over like some Dave Chappelle skits. I don't know what we were talking about. No, we were talking about the Sam Adams commercial that he had, and we were like, we were going over the skit and stuff. And I brought up the concept. I was like, man, Dave Chappelle is funny. He should I wish his show was still around. He should, get back into comedy, but I guess a lot of stuff happened. And one of my friends, he was like, that's true, but he changed. And I'm like, yeah, he did change. I don't know if it's for the good or the better, but Dave Chappelle is somebody totally different right now. Dave Chappelle is not the old happy, funny Dave Chappelle that we knew back in the day, the cool, goofy guy. And I guess because the show really, it black pilled him, or just showed him the reality, red pilled him, or whatever. I don't like to use these terms, black pill and red pill, but I just use them for the concept of in this space. But it really showed him that, like, yo, this is the reality of it. He can't be just a fun, creative guy anymore, that is creating these funny comedy skits and stuff like that. People are quote unquote getting offended. Like, nowadays, let me tell y'all something, how fake and flawed the world is nowadays. And this is coming from a real nigga perspective, right? Why are people offended? Like nowadays, how much shit is just out in the open? What offends people anymore? What offends people anymore? The truth always offended people, but nowadays, can you be serious? What offends people anymore? Oh, I don't like how you talk. I don't like how you talk about women. But here, in the next breath, for $10.99, you can subscribe to my OnlyFans and see my butthole. Okay, so you don't like how I get on the internet and call women hoes, but for $10.99, I can go see your butthole. Or if I look into your phone and see some of the music that you playing Megan Thee Stallion, and she's talking about WAP and playing niggas and doing all this other shit, but you're so touched, you're so offended by what I have to say. So we was talking about the concept of Dave Chappelle, and I was breaking down to them about being a comedian. I did stand-up comedy before, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of friends that were comedians and stuff like that, and I've been pretty fun. I'm a funny dude. Like, nigga, you put me on the stage, I don't even have to have a script. I just talk. You think these player talk radio shows, do you think this shit is scripted? No, I just get on here and talk. I get on here and talk. I just got shut down 3 times by YouTube. Do you think I have a concept of what the hell I'm talking to y'all about right now? No. Talk. Player talk. The game just oozes from me. It's just something that's just there. So when I'm talking to my friend about, talking about Dave Chappelle and just the concept of being a comedian, these are guys that are paid well to talk to you guys about the truth in some of these jokes. And a lot of these jokes are some real shit. And honestly, to tell you, and was really telling about some of these jokes and these concepts and these skits, the irony in it is that when you laugh about something that you shouldn't laugh about, that's the punchline. There's a lot of things that's the punchline of the joke. Hypocrisy is a punchline. Irony is a punchline. The truth, usually the truth is a punchline. You understand what I'm saying? It's a punchline. And this goes back to the concept of mouthpiece. It's not about what's being said, it's how you say it. And it's also about the construction of how you say certain things. Anybody can sell you anything if it's well constructed. Not the joke in and of itself, why people get offended, has to be politically correct. But what also bypasses a lot of people is that the construction of the joke is politically correct. So not just the premise of the joke is politically correct, but how it's constructed is politically correct. And a lot of cases too, the construction of the joke that makes you laugh about something that you quote unquote shouldn't be laughing about is very telling. Because a lot of these people have a lot of these dark thoughts, or they're very in tune with these dark thoughts, that the play out of these dark thoughts are funny. Something that they normally wouldn't laugh at, now you finding yourself laughing at certain things. This is why I got into radio, because of people like Patrice O'Neal and stuff like that. This is what I was fascinated by. This is what captured me. I wanted to get into radio because I started to realize, because I told so much truth. I told and spoke so much truth. And I always wanted to have, people around me. I always wanted to have friends. I'm a loner, but I got friends. I could work both. But what I'm saying is that once you start telling the truth, bro, you're gonna lose a lot of people. You're gonna lose a lot of people, and it's not because you're telling the truth; it's because your construction of it. But I wanted to get into a realm where I can be able to broadcast, talk to y'all about some hard hitting topics, while at the same time having us laugh about it. There's many times in my life where I've seen messed up things, and for some reason I had to laugh and smile. Laughing or smiling about something, or when you're in the confusion of certain things, it's a bodily reaction. And it's not a reaction saying that you don't take certain things seriously. No, it's a reaction because you don't know what to do. A lot of times when you don't know what to do, you might end up laughing at something. You know what I'm saying? You might end up laughing at something, or smiling or something, and it's because you have to find the emotion. A lot of people just don't burst out and cry about things. Some people laugh at some crazy shit. That doesn't mean that they care less about it. Something, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. With psychologically really depressing is that the main motherfuckers that's laughing at shit actually care about that shit a little bit more than the motherfucker that's actually crying about the shit. That's another real irony that's not discussed. It's not because they're laughing at it. It's because it's like they don't know what to do. It's just a reaction. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I comedians are gems. And when I was talking to my friend about about like Dave Chappelle and all these other people, it's like you look at other concepts where that concept is true, and a lot of people are shunned about it. Dave Chappelle right now, he's trying to make y'all laugh because when you look at him, you're looking at him for funny. You're like, well, yeah, whatever, yeah, make us laugh. You want to laugh because you want to mask some type of depression. Laughing suppresses depression. There's a lot of things that we laugh about that we're depressed about. You want to laugh about certain things to kind of cover up your pain behind certain things. That's why you kind of like certain people, because they talk about certain things in a certain concept and in a certain way that you may feel pain about. And it's the same thing. Like, I'll allude it back to what I was talking about before. But like, look at Kevin Hart. Look at somebody like Kevin Hart. Can Kevin Hart actually really talk to you? Just really think about this. Can Kevin Hart actually really talk to you and be serious with you? Like, if you what is a serious Kevin Hart tone of voice? What is a comedian? Some of these comedians out here, you're so attuned to them making you laugh. How can you tell if they're serious? For this man to explain his level of seriousness to you, you have to hear it in the construct of a joke. You have to hear it in the context and in the construct of a joke for him to get his point across. But if he was really mad and he was really being serious, it'll be a minute before that smile gets off your face. Oh, look at Dave Chappelle. He fooling around. Okay, he gonna say something to make me laugh because it's a joke. No, it's not a joke. The man is being actually serious with you. A comedian tells so much truth to the point that people laugh with him. But the depressing side of what it really is that people are actually laughing at him. You've made so many people happy. You've made so many people laugh. You cured so much people's depression. They don't watch comedy series and specials with you. Your whole career, the depressing side of it is that in the end, people are actually laughing at you. They're laughing at you. Laughing at you. Let's get into it. David Johnson says knowledge and logic can be dangerous if you're not properly prepared for it. You're not mentally right. Like, I can show y'all some things if y'all can keep your head together. You got to learn how to keep your head together. That's why I said the black pill starts in your mentality. I don't care if you laugh at toxic shit. Oh, look at that rat. That rat's on fire. You ever seen a rat on fire? I'm black pill. No. You can laugh at some sick, sadistic shit. That doesn't make you black pilled. It makes you a masochist. There's a lot of people out here that are masochistic. You understand what I'm saying? And then you look at other walks of life that you laugh at. Somebody like Ism. He come on here. Some of these sayings in the game Some of these people that believe that have a perception and a concept of a of a straight laced P, you know, you know, he y'all sit up there and start laughing at the man when the man is really giving y'all some gems. And if you know, if you knew any type of better, you wouldn't laugh at some of that shit. You'd kick it with them and stuff like that, man. Peas congregate amongst each other to really chop up game and really, understand the reality of the situation that they're of what they're doing. That man could come here and give y'all some gems and stuff like that, but he done seen the worst side of life people can offer. He done seen the worst that life has in store for a lot of women that are that just had the grandiose, what's going on, Red? They had the grandiose idea that, hey man, I wanna start selling cats. I wanna sell cats. Niggas sitting up here giving you the game. Do you know how much low down shit they done seen? When it comes down to customers, when it comes down to women, how they go about doing certain things, seeing women at their lowest. Y'all niggas have never seen women. You don't know the dark side of shit. You wouldn't talk the way you talk. At least people can kick it with you. They can talk about some crazy shit. Man, them dudes get women at their lowest and offer them the utmost amount of help. And then you got so many people that want to comment and talk about shit that they know nothing about of a lifestyle. And this is the thing about the game. I'm glad there's a lot of dumb people to a certain degree. I may complain about it. I'm glad there's a lot of stupid people. I'm glad there's a lot of people that are ignorant. I'm glad there's a lot of people that don't know and have their different fucked up concepts and perceptions of things, because this is the game. This is I can look at somebody that believes something and just I may think different than him and just be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Okay. Go on with my life. Don't have to argue with them. Don't have to, that's because ignorance is a form of protection. And I learned that a long time ago, being a young man, getting rejected and selected by women. This is why women is a great catalyst to help you guys learn certain things in life. Actually, women are the best catalyst. They're the best motivation because they're your other half. Y'all can sit up and well, a woman ain't she not as superior as me. She can't do this. No, women are your other half. Okay, you share the planet with them. Women are your other half. Let's not. Well, I don't care the red pill. I don't care the blue pill. No, nigga, they are your other half. Now you can shun your other half and work on your half as long as you get your half together. Hey man, I'm straight. You can live a very lucrative life and deal with your other half at at arm's distance, but they are your other half. You got to share the planet with them. Morally, they're in your life. They're in life. Would you just gonna go throughout life and not deal with them? Not have nothing to do with them? Do you really believe you're that dumb? And honestly, if you want to stay your ass in the house and I don't want to be around women, I can't be around women, I can't stand women, blah, 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 blah. You going to let the reason why you stay in the house and don't go outside and go enjoy your life and go skateboard, go learn something, go rollerblading, go ice skating, go drink hot cocoa, go hang out with your friends, go smoke cigars, go to the club, go dance and loose in life. You're not going to live your life because you're afraid of some broad? But you're black pilled. But you're black pilled though. Then you come on the internet, you jump on panels, you get on content creators' nerves with your silly ass concept and your thinking and stuff like game don't exist. I don't. Man, some of these niggas done been through and done seen some real shit in their life. And when they want to get on the internet and just laugh at you and joke about it a little bit, now all of a sudden, they some bitch ass niggas. They don't know what they don't know what they talking about. They just they only talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit up there and laugh at Ism when he be like, man, you been hypnotized by the jiggly jiggly. And that's funny because you know what I'm saying, I'm on my phone or I'm on my computer and I'm on the internet, and it's funny that he talk about dudes being hypnotized by the jiggly jiggly, and then you get off and you go deal with some woman and you hypnotized by the bitch. And the concept of what this man just told you never even crossed your mind that because you're laughing. Of course, you gotta put shit out there for you to laugh. Laughing is acceptance. It's the whole concept of when I was talking about comedians and talking about the truth. That laugh, what also comes with you laughing, is acceptance. Sometimes you laugh about something because it has to be unpacked. You don't necessarily have to uh, uh, sit up there and talk and conceptualize about the shit that you're laughing about. The construction of the joke makes it shorter so you can laugh at it. And some of them comedians that done seen and been through some real life situations, and they know how to paint some of the stuff that they've been through in a way to make you laugh about something that's very serious. So I don't, a dude say he from a certain type of lifestyle. I'm not about to just take my surface level thinking and just out rule the nigga. Completely, what's going on, Joe? Completely dismiss what the man is talking about. Oh, he a pimp. Okay, he gonna be on that game shit. He just about to teach me how to pull some lackluster women and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be on that game shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be a high value man. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get my money up. And then you know what I'm saying? If a woman that's worth it that comes around, I'm gonna spend some money on her, going right back around to the type of woman that PI deals with. Going right back around to the type of woman that PI deals with. You have no concept of self. Some of y'all wouldn't be talking the way y'all do, man. You have no concept of self. Ed, you killing me, man. You killing me, man. Take some black seed oil, man. You're killing me. Now, are there a lot of people here that's on some bullshit? Of course. There's a lot of people that's in this space that's on some bullshit. But what do you know how much you can learn from somebody that's on some bullshit? I'm not saying waste your time. But whatever stops somebody from learning from somebody that's on some bullshit. The fact that you designate somebody here is on some bullshit could be a fact that you negate yourself to be like, well, damn, this nigga here on some bullshit. Nobody never looks in the mirror and look at themselves and be like, could I be on some bullshit? Am I on some bullshit? I'm judging niggas in the space that I perceive that's quote unquote on some bullshit. What about me? Am I on some bullshit? Because a lot of people that think somebody's on some bullshit, no, they might not be on some bullshit. It might be you. You might be on some bullshit. And time again, I've seen y'all brothers year after year get exploited by some of these people here that are no better than you. You know, trying to sell you this concept of the black pill, trying to sell you this concept of the red pill. Tell you the truth, a lot of those people, there's nothing wrong with being a student and want to learn, but a lot of those people, they're not here, man. They're not here. You know, they're not nigga black pill guys are honestly in the clouds. They're not really commenting unless they hear some real black pill, some real cool shit. They're not really they're indifferent. These dudes are not looking for women. I want y'all to quote me on this. Real black pilled men are not looking for women. They're looking for consciousness. They're looking for consciousness. They're looking for talks about men and men are and how we interact with the real world. Looking for about, and if they are getting into black conversations about women, the conversations consist conversation. Uh, shout out to Red Screen TV. He just fired up. He said the concepts of panel have killed the creativity of black too. When I did a show about 1.0 and I did a show about the 2.0 and 3.0 and the downfall of the I'm Borgen. Yeah, that's YouTube. Am I back? Press a 1 if I'm back. The concept of when I was talking about 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0, and when I said that the fall of the black manosphere, because these little baby nuts butthurt ass niggas got mad about that shit. And when I was talking about the fall of the manosphere, it came with not with just live streaming, because live streaming actually kind of done correctly kind of kept it at bay, but it was the panels. It killed the creativity of this space. Starting a panel is like starting a phone call. Most people can't do what I'm doing right now. I've been sitting here for right now by myself for 56 minutes talking to y'all. And you got people out here that want to start a podcast and they're worried about their first episode. Nigga, let me tell y'all something about really getting into a space and starting a podcast. Do you think, look at me right now, do you think I'm worried about my first episode? No, I'm not saying that you're wrong for worrying about the first episode of your podcast, but bruh, I want to show you a concept about how you can care about something so much that nobody cares about. Do you look at me right now? Do you think I'm worried about my first fucking episode? Nigga, I don't even remember my first episode. Well, Omega, you don't have to like to hear yourself talk, but you do have to get used to it. So I'll agree. And when I'm talking about y'all popping microphones and getting some goddamn equipment, I mean, if you're gonna hear yourself talking for a long fucking time, you might as well sound good. Sound like $1 million. I'm not worried about my my goddamn the first episode. And the funny thing is, you know what? I don't like my voice. I'll keep it 100 with y'all. I don't like my voice. I don't. I'd rather have another voice. But fuck it. This will do. You know what I'm saying? How long you gonna sit back and say I don't like my voice? You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that we our concepts of things, man. We get into a lot of things that are detrimental, man. That are not good. But shout outs to Red Supreme TV. Panels have killed the creativity in Black YouTube. There aren't people that can get up here and talk. There aren't people that can really hold a conversation. People come to me and they hey man, how do you get with women? Well, you got to have a conversation. Niggas can't even have a that's the dog. Niggas can't even have a conversation with themselves. How you gonna have a conversation with women? But then again, you don't have to have a conversation with yourself to have a conversation with their women. Or have a conversation with women, because you have somebody else talking. So they're contributing to what you have going on. So that makes it a lot easier. So that's why I was telling y'all in that podcast, which a lot of people got butt hurt over, that Google Hangouts was the downfall of 2.0, because the end part of 2.0 didn't have no creativity. It was just a whole bunch of panel participants and panel politics. Panel politics. That's why, I to a certain degree, I can't blame dudes not knowing what's going on right now. Panel's just like a phone call. A panel's just like a phone call. These dudes aren't like myself. They're not into podcasting. They're not true to the art. This is why the manosphere has a cap on it, and the manosphere damn near will never go anywhere. You don't have brotherhood. You're not into what you're doing. You don't understand what you're doing. You don't understand running a business. I was watching a white woman that got over a couple million followers, right? Because I'm learning how to plan. I'm gonna have a planner for my YouTube channel. There's a lot of stuff that's changing on my YouTube channel, and I don't even notice if y'all notice the difference, right? That this channel has changed, and it has to change. But if it's gonna change, I'm gonna do what's in my power to make it change for the better. This white woman said that when you start a YouTube channel, you're starting a business. She said it. And I was like, this is what I've been saying for a long time. You're starting a business. But see, you introduced the concept of panels to niggas. Niggas don't know they're starting a business. Niggas don't understand they're starting a business. And then, oh hell, it even gets worse when niggas start making money. Oh, it gets way worse when niggas start making money. So when I came into when I really got my channel started and I started looking around at my peers, people that I call content creators, some of my friends and things like that, only came in to help. My help wasn't rejected and I'm not saying I'm trying to help niggas that didn't ask for help. No, I'm just suggested shit. Niggas just chose to be hit dogs and start hollering. Niggas just chose to use the space and be like, yo, hey, look, man, we hustling. Niggas aren't even hustling. That's the funny part. Niggas aren't even hustling. The manosphere is not, it's a trap house. The manosphere is not even a hustle. Ain't that fucked up? The manosphere is not even a hustle because guess what? A hustler is aware that he's running a business. I'm going to say it again. A hustler is aware that he's running a business. When you start a YouTube channel, you're starting a business. It doesn't always start off like that. I mean, of course it starts off, hey, as a hobby. I get on here, I'm talking about stuff, people like me. But then once you start saying like, subscribe, share, donate, do you understand what you're doing? You want to garner more attention. Garner attention for what? For people to hear what you're talking about? No. When you start donating your time to something, you're running a business. Black people don't know how to run or advertise or sell a product. That's why that's why it's no coincidence that black people gravitate to drugs. Drugs sell their damn self. You don't have to say much. Nigga, you know what it is, come buy it. YouTube, these niggas are confused and don't know what the hell they're doing. They're not sticking to the art of something like podcasting and stuff that they're actually doing because they're unaware of it. They just get on here, they talk shit, and they're unaware that they're running a business. Then they want to preach to y'all about productivity and brotherhood and all this other shit. The nigga getting on here don't even know he's running a fucking business. The nigga getting on here don't even know, hey man, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just start a panel because it's like a phone call. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just, have a whole bunch of people on here and then we just gonna talk shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna get a whole bunch of views and stuff like that because that's all I'm in it for. Then nigga, you might as well not ask people to like your shit. You might as well not ask people to subscribe. Don't ask people to donate. You might as well just get on here and talk to a nigga. I be trying to get y'all on my level, bro. If you gonna start a podcast, hurry up and start it. Listen to me. It's cool that I told y'all how to do this shit. Listen to me. I do this. This ain't no facade. This ain't no joke. I do this. Some of the prices on these microphones will make you throw up. I'm gonna take this to another level. I'm not just talking to y'all. This is bigger than me. I do this. Stop worrying about your first podcast and just get your ass on here and just start making content. Be a content creator. Start doing content. These niggas don't do content. As I said, and that's why they got mad at me when I said that the downfall of 2.0 was panels. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind talking to y'all. I don't mind having a panel. I don't mind running a radio show like that. But what I'm saying is that nigga, you doing business. You're not taking a phone call, my nigga. You doing business. You're doing business. Black people don't know how to handle business. All the point O's have a lot of unfinished business. Niggas want to yell at me about fucking microphones. Well, dumbass, you don't know you doing it. You don't know you're doing it. You own it. You're it's a business. You're owning a company. This is your company. So what happens when the coronavirus spikes up again and all y'all niggas lose y'all job and this is the only thing that you have to rely on? Stupid. Just a couple of years ago, people were laughing, talking about some YouTube ain't no career. Who builds a career off of YouTube? Then you see Joe Rogan and all these niggas, millions of dollars pulling up in Rolls Royce and all kinds of shit. No name niggas. Rich as fuck. Living the lifestyle that you want to live. And you're talking about it's a hobby. Because you're not business minded. You're worker minded. You want to work. And the sad thing is that you want to put in so much work, but you don't even want to work for yourself. You will go to an establishment and spend 40 hours plus. And what you will do is shout outs to David Johnson. Thank you, bro. Let's get into the game. And you'll give them overtime. And when you die, they will replace you in 2 days. They will replace you in 2 days. Some of y'all got the mindset of a woman. You go work for somebody else and then tell yourself you're independent. Best believe if you catch me working, that's to get away from this shit. You have to do something within your day-to-day life to unplug yourself from YouTube and get back to your regular life and then come back here. You can't do this 24/7. I don't do this 24/7. I spend a lot of time here, but I don't do this 24/7. And I'm not here looking for no woman. You never see me at all. Niggas be like, oh, cool. All you do is talk about game. Out of all the game you heard me talk about, have y'all ever caught me on here looking for some woman? Have y'all ever seen me on here looking for some women? So yes, don't get butthurt. Panels was the downfall of 2.0 because you can go live, you can talk shit, and all the people that agrees with you, they can get on your panel and talk shit about those same people too. And it made it more interesting. Panels has turned black YouTube into a gossip channel. Did you see how I had to get rid of my last not my 2 streams. My 2 streams got taken down. Those are on another platform. I had to come to StreamYards for YouTube to kind of give me a damn break. And I put the link out there. Y'all can jump up on a quote unquote panel, you know. So some people will be like, "Oh man, you got to have a live show. I mean, you got to have a panel to do." No, I got to have a live show. Y'all like my live shows? That's my bread and butter. So I'm gonna do some live shows. I'm gonna be putting out pre-records. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of pre-records that I'm about to be putting out. The channel is changing. Things change. Shout outs to Charlie. Thank you, bro. If y'all wasn't up here gossiping like women, y'all wouldn't be mad that women are here in the manosphere. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have said that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. YouTube is a damn business. Go make some real nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how I figured out YouTube was a business. I've been on YouTube for a while. Y'all listen to people that be dissing me, and so and because I was thinking just like y'all. I was like, you know what I'm saying. This ain't no business. I'm about to just get on here, say what I got to say, drop the game, do some shows and stuff like that, and just be chilling. Them niggas are in it for the popularity, and was in it for the fame. 1 month and before 1 month, because I need to start counting. I'm bad with money. Okay, I got gas. I think that's what Dusty called it. Shout out to Dusty. He called it gas. Gear acquisition syndrome. Okay, I like to buy gear. I make money outside of YouTube, and even if I make some type of money on YouTube or donations through the kindness and the support of everybody here, which I greatly appreciate. You don't see me not showing my appreciation to y'all or anything. I've been on live streams for 8 hours and dudes haven't hit the Cash App, haven't super chatted or nothing, and I didn't feel no type of way about it because I'm not no fucked up ass nigga. Y'all do support, so I don't care. One day covers another day. I'm not stressed about that. Y'all been holding me down. Y'all been doing. Y'all been, you know what I'm saying. Y'all been really coming through and supporting, and I give back my support by giving y'all this game and giving out tons of gems and free wisdom and stuff like that. But 1 month, I fucked around on YouTube. And I know within Cash Apps and PayPals and stuff like that, just playing around. I was just playing around. I was just creating content, getting on, laughing, kicking it with y'all, talking about game and all this other stuff, and just or whatever I was talking about that month. Man, I look back, aside from the money that I generated for myself outside of this shit, I counted about 6 bands. I gained about like 6 grand. And I was like, oh. I saw the shit. I was like, whoa. Oh, wow. I was like, oh shit. Oh, damn, this is a business. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I stumbled on. And I knew it was a business. I look at people like Tommy Sotomayor, other people that actually made money, like the Alpha Male Strategies, Stefan Clinkscales, all of these people doing their content, and it's a business, right? So some of y'all can sit up here and create content and fool yourself like, man, you know what? I'm just doing this for a hobby and all this other stuff. But guess what? Don't when you go to make like money or do your content or get into a career, one of the first things people tell you to do is to do something that you like doing. Do something that you have a passion doing. You understand what I'm saying? Do something that makes you feel good. Do something that makes you smile. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that you like doing and get paid well for it. People like to do something they like doing and get paid well to do it. That's the essence of success. Who wants to make good money at a place they can't stand? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to make good money at a place they can't stand? You understand what I'm saying? So, if you like podcasting, if it's something that you like to do, why, and you're going to spend a bunch of time doing it, why not get paid for it? Why not? Why not? Go ahead and do it. But if panels was your introduction to the manosphere, bro, that's just as worse as the Blue Yeti. That's just as worse as you're streaming off your cell phone. That's just as worse as just doing things to not show appreciation for what you're doing. Because shout out to Ebo Sosa, there's a art to what you're doing, and you don't necessarily have to do live streams. You can be an uploader type guy. You can have you don't have to be no people person where you have to talk and interact with people. That's another thing that stops you guys from chasing your dreams, man. You could have great conversations and you clip them and you upload it and people like it, and that's how you're a content creator. You just upload some good conversations you have. You could be giving your children the birds and the bees talk and just happen to record it and spit some game, and then you uploaded it, and then now a whole bunch of other people and say, yo, I'm gonna let my son listen to this because you said some real shit. That's how you get in. There's a lot of ways that you can become effective and do some things that you like and get paid for it. Shout outs to Frank White. He said fear of failure. There's a difference between shooting the shit, no end goal, and shooting the shit for monetary gain and profit. But this is the thing, Frank White. It gets deeper than that. If we're going to talk about the black pill, we got to talk about two sides of it. Because fear of failure is deep. Shout outs to Keep It Techie. Fear of failure can get deep, but it's surface. You want to know what's deeper than the fear of failure? The fear of success. The fear of success. I'm going to tell you right now, success is a fearful ass thing. You know what I'm saying? Even to a degree, me, myself, I'm afraid of success. There's a lot of people out here that are afraid of success. Success is actually, look, failure is actually better in a lot of cases than success. Failure is like no, and then you can get back to doing what you're doing. Nigga, once you're successful and your whole life changes, then you lose that success. There is no getting back to there is, in a lot of cases, there is no getting back to what you were doing before. No, you might have to pay for some shit. You might have to live in the shadow of something that you can't keep up. You might have to. Success comes with responsibility. Yes, Lord Reese. Yes. Success is fear. People fear success. Now you got, people want people to, let me tell you something. People want people to listen to their podcast, but then when you really have the world listening to your podcast, the amount of stress that's on your back is fucked up because you're going to say something that might offend others. But people come to you for the truth. You're going to say something that's going to get people riled up. Success is a very fearful thing. At least failure, you fail and then you go away and then chill. No, success, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? We seen you with that Bentley. Where the Bentley at? You don't got that Bentley no more. Oh, you driving a Corolla now, man? You a lame ass nigga now because you went from a Bentley Arnage or you know what I'm saying, a Flying Spur right back to a Corolla. You're not doing good? You're not doing well? What's going on with you? Now people critiquing your life and don't know your situation. Success has to be maintained. That's why I don't give a fuck about no goddamn subscribers. I'd rather walk down and get every cow. I'd rather earn every subscription than a whole bunch of people just liking me for no fucking reason. Make sure y'all remember that when y'all start podcasting, man. I don't care if you saying this and you only got 500 subscribers. Nigga, damn your 500 subscribers. Make it shake. You only really need 300 people. You only need 300 people in your life to really support you. Not even 50. 50. You don't need all them people. Nigga, success is a motherfucker, man. Comfortable. How about that? Strive for comfortable. If you happen to be successful for what you do, that's great. But strive for comfortability, man. Be comfortable. Just be comfortable, man. I mean, I want $1 million, but could I use $1 million? I probably could. But I'm just saying, like, do I want to use a million? Look how much people that got millions of dollars, like Jay-Z. Do you think Jay-Z just wakes up every day, hey, I want to spend $1 million? When you get to a certain amount of money and success, a lot of shit ain't worth $1 million. If I buy $1 million Ferrari, I expect that motherfucker to reverse my age. I expect that motherfucker not to break down. I expect everything to be handmade. I expect everything to be perfect. The paint don't fade, all that stuff, because I spent a fortune on the vehicle. Then I can go out to my garage and click the press start button, and that shit don't start up. And it doesn't take away from the fact that I just spent $1 million on this motherfucker. I'll be mad as shit. Nigga, spend a couple $1 million on a LaFerrari and go outside and be like, man, it's a beautiful day outside. And all you hear is click, 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 click. All right, all right, this Ferrari got me fucked up. Hold on, let me press this button again. I know in my heart of hearts, I did not just hear a click. Click, 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 click. All right. Enzo Ferrari playing with me, yo. You gonna start up when I press this button again. This key worth 50 grand because I figured out if I lose it, and I went on the website and it said if I lose it, I'm gonna have to pay 50 grand and get this key again. I'm gonna press this button again, and this motherfucker better start up. I got somewhere to go. Click, 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 click. Mad as shit. Mad as shit. There's somebody looking at you, yo, you successful, man. You got a LaFerrari. I always wanted one of those. Yeah, go outside and have one of those and that shit don't start up. Niggas say they want fame until they phone won't stop ringing, and then you got to go get a new phone. And you got to damn near abandon the life that you had before. Niggas say they want an abundance of women, and then you start having to deal with hoes on their period. You starting to have to deal with women calling you 24/7 just to bother you for nothing. I never really did like your mama. All right, well, I'm gonna call you back later because now you talking some stupid shit. So you wasting my time. Or this was always Valentine's Day. I want to come see you. Well, I'm with the other girl. Well, you need to come be with me, and you're gonna have to make it up. Bitch, who are you? Who are you? So, like I said, man. But like I said, that's neither here nor there, nor the price of tea in China. Let's get back to what we talking about. We're talking about, black pill. Like, really, it's just the reality of every situation. You just got to take that into, accordance, man. A lot of these lifestyles that you see on that just got captured on camera. Trust me, they're not what you think they are. Women fall into the same trap that you fellas are falling into, and we kind of talk shit about them for falling into the same trap. They go on Instagram and they see all these girls with the filters on their photos and the dresses, and oh man, we look at her dress is so shiny and it fits her body and she looks good and she's at the beach every time she takes a picture on Instagram. Life ain't like that, man. Life ain't like that. Oh, this guy, damn, yo, he got the Ferrari, he got all this other shit. Man, you gotta spend a lot of time maintaining that shit. So y'all can look at the money. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'd rather be a little bit more famous. I rather have some bread. I ain't gonna lie. For some of y'all, man, money could be the worst thing that can happen to y'all, man. Money exposes people for who they are, bro. That's why a lot of y'all think that y'all gonna get up and go to work, and then just women are gonna come to you, because when you got 60 grand or when you got a substantial amount of money in your in your account, you're not gonna care about what a bitch say. See, you only care about what a bitch say right now because you a little bit broke, or you probably got some hangups going on in your life. But when nigga, when you have money, honey, oh baby, when you have money, honey, You ain't gonna give a fuck about what you say to that bitch. Man, bitch, shut up. Some of these girls you got one nights over, bro. You nigga. Somebody say her name to you, you gonna be like, who? Who? You know, I'm broke. So y'all can give me money, but what I'm saying is that look, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you've ever made a substantial amount of money, you know the game, bro. You know the game. You get a certain amount of money, man. These hoes don't mean shit. Because that's how we are as men. We gather our confidence from our money, just as women gather their confidence from their looks. See, our money versus her looks, they dwell in the same realm when it pertains to ego. You understand what I'm saying? Money is nothing but unspent potential. You heard me? Money is nothing but unspent potential. You can have a whole bunch of money and spend your money on some bullshit. You know, and then that's why you're mad, because you killed the potential of the money that you had. That's why people look back and be like, man, I should have spent that 30 grand on something else. I just bought this big ass truck that's sitting in my driveway depreciating. This is fucked up, right? You understand what I'm saying? And the same thing with a woman's beauty. Women will be very pretty. And in her heart of hearts, she believed, well, since I'm this gorgeous ass woman, I believe that I deserve the best that men can offer. He has to open his bank account. He has to, you know what I'm saying? He has to give me top notch because I look so good. And look how much men are willing to spend a whole bunch of money on me and do things for me and stuff like that. He has to do this. He has to do that. Her looks, in a lot of cases, are and how dudes respond to her looks once she realizes this. Being a young girl growing up into a grown woman, her looks is, in a lot of cases, is predicated on how she gonna treat you. That's why it's easy to overcome a damn broad. Once looks don't mean shit to you, for real, that's another pill of awakening. Once a woman's looks don't mean shit to you, that's when you revamp yourself as a man. That's when you got to overhaul your whole mindset. Okay, you look good. What else? That's the beginning of your awakening as a man. You understand what I'm saying? Because a nigga, I mean, look, I can appreciate a beautiful woman. I can appreciate a good looking woman for other purposes. You got to make sure you as a man define other purposes. Other purposes for me could be different for you. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys are like, because look, nothing in life is going to stop women from looking good and you being attracted to women looking good. But what I'm saying is that you have guys that will crack their wallet open just because this woman looks good. You have dudes that will crack their wallet open and spend top dollar just because a woman looks good. And then that's how you have women, like, you know what? I deserve top dollar because I look good. A man don't have no business spending nothing less than $2 grand on me. And in her heart of heart, she believes that. As a matter of fact, you got a whole bunch of dating coaches out here. She-Ra 7.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
That will tell women, yo, if you look good, and She-Ra, and then this is the thing. Let me show you how goofy this shit is, right? Let me show you how goofy this shit is, right? You got She-Ra 7 that will tell women that they deserve top dollar because they look good, right? But if this was true, why do you have women that look very good accepting advice from women that don't even look better than them? The concept. Now, the black pilled, let's get into the game. I'm gonna give you all some real shit. The black pill of the situation is that beautiful woman can actually get some top-notch advice from Shira 7. Because, see, common sense will tell you that if you want to become a millionaire, take advice from somebody that's a millionaire, right? The red pill, black pill awareness of the situation is that who says that she can't learn something from Shira 7? See, typically somebody will say, well, why are you taking millionaire advice from somebody that only makes 30,000 a year? Why don't you believe that you can get a piece of information from somebody that makes 30,000 a year to make $1,000,000 advice? Maybe he's not in the position that you are. That piece of information can still help you make $1,000,000 in comparison to him. Maybe he got a couple of steps before he can apply that information that he came across. I'll tell you right now, some of the richest advice that you will ever receive from anybody is gonna come from somebody that is actually lower than you. I'm not saying you got to have a filtering system. I'm not saying to listen to people that are less successful than you, but honestly, you can't dismiss advice learned from other people and their failures. Do you know how much millionaires are broke right now? So being a millionaire is not the problem. And also being broke is not the problem. It's not the having, it's the getting. You can have something and you can lose what you perceive that you have. Homeless man told me something really profound. I learned a lot of good game from homeless people. He said, you know what? I sit here, I watch y'all dudes walk by me every day. But he said, you know what, young man, let me tell you something. With this whole pandemic going on. With this whole pandemic going on, all of us become equal. That's because everything is fair game right now. I can catch the virus, you can catch the virus. All of us can catch the virus. Look at the president. Couldn't even save the president from catching the fucking virus. So you got to learn how to use discernment. But honestly, you got to go throughout your life knowing that you can learn from anybody. Millionaires learn from people that are not rich all the time. And they learn from rich people all the time. The whole thing is that you want to learn and always be open to learn. Always be open to learn. The worst thing you can be in life is unteachable and unreachable, you know? Wagner says, a female better be happy with a Big Mac and a Coke from me. 2K on the chick. On what planet do they do that at? Somebody's done it. Even more. Frank White says, you can learn anything from anybody. Quasi said, grown man talk. He said, that's what trips me out about the space at times. It's a whole I know everything ism. Yeah, while at the same time trying to learn. David Johnson, shout out to David Johnson. He says, because it's easy to tell people what they want to hear, especially when it's self-centered. Nobody, shout outs to Frank White. He said, nobody is immoral. Is immortal. That's some real shit. Jedi says, you can be rich on paper, but what does your liquidity look like? Yes. So go back to the concept of being rich and the concept of being beautiful. When you apply ego to both of them, they dwell in the same realm because a lot of guys will crack their money open for beauty. And a lot of women believe that their beauty warrants them to get paid. You understand what I'm saying? There's another thing that women don't know, and I'm not going to talk about it too much on here. That's some Patreon content. But guys do know it. Beauty and pussy is two different things. Beauty and pussy is two different things. Now, you can have a whole bunch of money because both of these things run off of potential. Okay, you can have a whole bunch of money and still not get the beautiful chick because you don't understand and you're running off of ego and you believe that your bank account warrants the woman that you get, which could be true. Y'all like half truths. And the reason why women win, because women love to tell half truths. See, a half truth is something that could be true, but there's a lot of omission in it. So if you have money, you could get that dime and you can just outright pay for it. Right? That's the truth of the situation. But look at the truth in what I just said. Pay for it. Who says that you're just paying for it with your money? You can pay for it in resources, pay for it emotionally, physically, time. Pay for it. So you can pay for it, but you're going to pay for it. Pays the cost to be the boss, right? The pretty girl, you can get that rich nigga, but so can the average woman. What makes you different? See, the problem with people is that they think that those things are going to be a factor, which they are factors, but they're not a factor. It's a half truth. It's omission. There's a lot of omission in it. Omission is leaving out information from something or steps or withholding information with what is being presented. Commission is committing to something. Men don't really understand it because women omit, men commit. When your girl was like, baby, where you been? Oh man, girl, man, look, I wasn't cheating on you. Me, me, my friend Ron, the one with the car that be leaking gasoline. So yeah, I was hanging out with Ron and his car was leaking gasoline. And baby, man, it took me a minute to get here because his car exploded and then it went all the way up in the air. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I never seen a car airborne. That's crazy, Ron. Blah, 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 right? Blah, blah, blah. So it took me a minute to get here. Right? Knowing damn well he was out cheating, right? Women will be like, I'm going out for girls' night out. And you'll be like, okay. And she'll take pictures, right, with her girls and stuff like that. And they'll go to the bar, get drunk and all this other shit and whatever, right? Come back home, take a shower and all this other shit, right? And you'll be like, yo, how was girls' night out? Yeah, it was good. You know what I'm saying? Here's a picture. See, we took pictures and stuff. So, to let you know, baby, I was at this bar. We was here. We was drinking. And yeah, I just came home straight to you. I was not cheating. Whole time, she omitted that her and her friends went to the bar to go meet up with some niggas. She didn't spend no money out of her pocket. Them dudes bought the drinks. Dudes never asked who was holding the camera. Those dudes in the background sitting at the bar, they're with them. See, never really think. You don't. A lot of y'all don't think. You're not as observant as you believe you are. So what I'm saying is that they omit, they leave things out, and that's the dangerous. That's the dangerous part of the I was commenting last night. Here's some you wild as shit. That's the dangerous part of the half truth. If I wanted to, as a content creator, I can get on here and tell you half truths the whole time. I can get on here and be like, listen, man, if you want to get a whole bunch of women, you need to be on your purpose. And on your purpose, you need to be making a whole bunch of money. And after you make a whole bunch of money, at the end of your rope is going to be women that's going to be wanting to be with you for you. Yeah, you need to be on your purpose. You need to go make some money. You need to do this. You need to do that. And these women are going to want to be with you for you. Then you go do it. You go make you a whole bunch of money. You go get you a bag, right? And then you go wallet first, go get you a woman. And then you come back to the space and then get mad at me because now, and then you don't even get mad at me because see, I can get away clean, scot-free because I told you a half truth. Because it's true that women will get with you if you have money, but what's not true is that they're gonna like you for you. Hey, I said women were gonna get with you because you had money. I didn't say they were gonna like you for you. I didn't say they were gonna like you. Who told you they were gonna like you for you? Who said you just got money? Who said you were a likable person? I didn't tell you they were gonna like you for. Do you have a? You don't even offer a BFE. You don't offer a boyfriend experience. Why? Why would she stay with you? You got the woman. She got. I mean, you got money. But she gonna do what she got to do. She gonna pump and dump. Pump, get paid, dump. Same way. Some of these beautiful women that are very beautiful. I mean, you're gonna sleep with them. You don't care about how she looks. As a matter of fact, after you sleep with her, she looks worse. Do you care? People don't care. So that's what y'all niggas get. That's the itinerary of y'all niggas that say there is no such thing as game. You gonna be in for a rude awakening. You sit up here doing some pussy shit about people that's giving y'all some real game and that's telling you, hey, listen, man, you want to line your money up, but at the same time, man, you want these women to like you for who you are, even if you are doing some deceptive shit. Why you think deceptive niggas get most of the women? Why you think deceptive niggas get most of the women? Because even that deceptiveness is a part of his personality. You don't think women have a deceptive side to them? And they don't like that shit? They like that shit. They like that shit. One thing you can always find an evil nigga with is with a broad. They like deceptiveness. I'm not saying you got to be deceptive to attract a woman. I'm just saying that's not going to attract a woman. Doing some shit you shouldn't be doing. That attracts women. Baby, come on, stop. We're in the supermarket. We shouldn't be doing that. She's turned on now. It attracts them. Another thing that's a lot of problem, y'all dudes' problem here is that y'all think too logically. Y'all trying to figure out a female situation with logic. Honestly, if y'all trying to work together with women or do stuff with women, you don't have no emotional logic. You don't have no emotional logic. You don't have no emotional logic. You don't have no concept of emotional logic. You don't know how to emotionally appeal to a woman with your logic. You just use straight up logic. Women are turned off by straight up logic. Or sometimes they're turned on to it. It's the presentation. It's oblivious. Just because you're a well-dressed guy doesn't mean that you're going to get women. You got to be a well-dressed guy and your demeanor got to match. Just because your demeanor is one way and you're not well-dressed don't mean you're not going to get women. Sometimes she likes your demeanor. You just got to know the law of the land. You got to know if we go into the woods right now and I give you a crossbow, what's your next move? What's going on, Young Jay? Thank you, bro. Real talk. We go into the woods right now and I give you a crossbow. What are you hunting for? What's your next move? What do you got a taste for? Oh, I want a deer. Okay, well, how you going to go find that deer? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not telling you, hey, nigga, you should crouch down and swipe your finger across the dirt and then put it on your tongue and be like, that way, right? I'm not telling you, but how you gonna find this deer? You want to hunt deer, right? Because being in the game, I came into the manosphere assuming that we're all hunters. I'm assuming that we're gonna be talking about hunting. Look at what you got to do to attract and get a deer. Like niggas be putting on camouflage, getting sniper rifles disguised as bushes. Niggas sprinkle elk piss on themselves. Some niggas get two horns and start clacking it together and stuff. Why you think, nigga? I'm thinking that we're hunters, but I'm listening to niggas talk about there ain't no game. Then you put that nigga in the woods and say, hey, all right, how you gonna hunt a deer? How you gonna get this deer? There's a reason why they call deer meat game. Y'all don't hear me. I'm too deep. Game. It's called game. It's called game. If you're into wine, if you're into wine and you're listening and you're seeing the different types of wine and the flavors of wines, you know, I like Cabernet Sauvignon. I like Pinot Grigio. I like Pinot Noir. I like, you know, Cab Franc. I like Syrah. You know what I'm saying? I like Merlot. You know what I'm saying? I like Carmenere. I like you know what I'm saying? I like Sauvignon Blanc. You know, I like Chardonnay. I like Chianti. I like, okay, on the back of this Chianti, it says that this wine goes great with gamey type of meat. Shit, duck hunting. Something. You have to have a method and a series of steps to get that type of animal. Are you gonna stake out in a tree? Are you gonna be on the ground? Are you gonna set a trap? Are you gonna shoot it? Or are you gonna set up something so it catches it so you can go to sleep and then clink, you hear something and go off in the trap and then you wake up and then you go over and you go collect your meal? How are you gonna go about getting what you want? How are you gonna go about getting what you want? David Johnson says most women won't like you for you. She likes what she can get from you: money, sex, time, and attention, laughs, drama. They always think about them. Always. This is a fact. This is a fact. And everything that he mentioned there: money, sex, time, and attention, all of those things can be used to get her to pay attention to you. A lot of relationships have money. A lot of relationships have sex. A lot of relationships have time. And a lot of relationships have attention. That's why a lot of relationships don't end, because a lot of people spend a lot of time doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. A lot of people stay in relationships because you don't want to accept the fact that you spent a lot of time making a mistake. A wise pimp that goes by the name of Sugar Free said that love ain't nothing but two people feeling sorry for each other. What's going on, Darth? Love ain't nothing but two people feeling sorry for each other. So understand what it is. And the thing is what Ism said right here. You can get a lot of game from a P. I'm not telling you to be a P. I'm telling you to get the GAME. Okay? Straight lace, no chase. And this is what he's saying. This is very true. Just know this. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? Have your way with them and live life to the fullest and stop complaining. Who's to say that you can't have fun hunting? Boom, I shot at a deer, it ran away. Why am I mad? Laugh. Like, all right, I'll get the next one. There's a next one coming. How I got this shit set up so good, there's a next one coming. Actually, I got a route. I know a whole bunch of deer is going to come through this route. So whoever going to survive this route, that's what I'm going to make my game about. I'm going to, you know, you got to learn how to have fun. Have fun. A woman says no to you, start laughing. All right. You have a good day, all right? You be safe. That's the same woman that's going to go home and make a status on her Facebook. Why don't these guys ever pay attention to me? I just don't understand it. You know, I'm a good girl. I just don't understand. But you sitting up there stressed because that woman didn't give you a chance to spend money on her, to spend your time with her and all this other shit. You don't even understand what you're getting mad about. You just get mad. You just get mad. You don't take women seriously. Why are you taking them seriously? No. Well, bitch, fuck you then. You know, have fun, laugh. Because the thing is that when you take the situation seriously, you lose sight of what you're doing. Like I said, common sense would have taken you out of certain situations that emotions would keep you locked into. Don't let your emotions override your common sense. Common sense will take you out of situations that emotions and never mind, man. Listen, man, I've been on here for about 2 hours. Thank you guys for coming out. I got some stuff to do. I might actually do a second shift. Actually, I think this is a second shift. What time is it? I was streaming this morning and YouTube cut me off. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for he said I like Arbor Mist. Hey yo, Ed, you wild as shit, bro. I I don't drink Cabernet Sauvignon. Me, I'm more of a Manny Chavez type guy. I like Moscato. Not even Moscato. Moscata. You know. Me, my itinerary and my obligation to the space is to make you guys feel a lot better about the game and your choices and stuff. Stop being so bitter about women. This space gets so much flack about being bitter about women and talking a whole bunch of unproductive shit. Yes, women do a lot of stupid shit. Yes, black female fuckery. Yes, we talk about it. Yes, I have endless shows talking about it, so I know more than anybody. Also, I'm preaching to the choir. You know, and none of this shit makes me special. None of this shit makes anybody special. You know, prior to some of y'all coming here into this space, y'all believe that the situations that you went through with women were unique, and only I can feel that way. Only I been through something like this. Only I, you felt that it was only relegated to you, but no. You come in here, niggas like take a number, pick a seat. I've been through it too. As a matter of fact, he done lost a marriage. He done lost a wife. He done lost kids and shit like that. Some of y'all are just heartbroken. Imagine being heartbroken and then having to pick up the piece, having to pick up the pieces. You not only did you emotionally pay for it, but you physically paid for it, and your offspring is paying for it. Having to pick up the pieces of the reality of some of the mistakes that you've made. That's some real shit. If that don't red pill or black pill some of y'all niggas, man, I don't know what will, man. Into realizing that there's more to the life than women. Y'all go over to Coach Greg Adams and y'all start getting into other stuff. Damn, I didn't know I like motorcycles this much, man. I got me a new V-Rod, Harley Davidson, and I go out every weekend with my buddies. We ride, we go to the bar, we we chop it up, smoke some cigars, and go on about our life. I've been living my life so much that man, these hoes don't even come to mind. And then some beautiful woman sees you and she's like, man, my dad used to smoke cigars and stuff like that, and he was pretty cool, and you remind me a lot like him. And you're like, cool, but I'm not your daddy, but I am your daddy. You know what I'm saying? You say some weird 007 shit to the bitch, right? And now she's attracted to you. Now you get a wife, you got kids and shit like that, and she likes you. You can get your Arnold Schwarzenegger on. I smoke stogies everywhere. You can, I don't know, nigga. You go outside, go live life, man. It's up in the air. It's a case by case basis, man. Go live life. Go have fun. Go fail in a positive way with women. Go walk up to a beautiful woman and get told no. At least you walked up to her. You don't have to walk off and be like, man, what could have been if I had said something to her? What could have been if I had said something to her? What's going on, Linda? And shout outs to Wagner. He says the big bro I never had I respect. Oh man, thanks, bro, man. Look, I don't want y'all to put me on no pedestal, bro. I'm a human. I'm a human being, bro. I'm subject to making so much mistakes. It ain't even. It don't make no sense. All right, I've let myself down several times, but I've learned. And I want y'all to go outside, man. I want y'all to go experience some things, man. I know life is getting crazy right now. You got COVID going on, presidential election and all that stuff, man. But listen, man, we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna have a time, man. Don't get on the internet and start getting depressed, man. And those black pill people that you follow, man, if you feel that they're too depressing, man, unsub from them niggas, man. They wasn't black pilled in the first place. We're gonna have some streams. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on Patreon because yeah, we're gonna do a live stream tonight. I don't know. Yeah, they're hopeless romantics. Everybody here is a hopeless romantic. We're trying to get it right. Don't let these people lie to you. I don't like women. I don't respect women. I don't shut up. Shut up. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'll be the first one to tell you. Some of these dudes, they want to be blue pilled. They want to be purple pilled. Ain't no shame in it. They want to be you got some red pill dudes here, but let these dudes lie to you, man. They like women, man. They like women, man. Ed gonna be like, I'm not hopeless, but I am romantic. You know? Some of these dudes here, man, that's all they're here for, man. Let Linda start a channel right now. Let my girl Linda right here start a channel right now. Right? They're gonna be on Linda like white on rice. They're gonna be on Linda like white on rice. I don't trust none of these niggas here, man. Even the black pilled people here. All you see them is on women's channels. Some of these black pill people here, you'll be like, man, you don't have to have a jawline to get attractive women. No, that's not true. You do have to have a jawline to get attractive women. Cope. And then I'm like, well, what? All right, how did you come across this information? Because, these dudes are like jawline max, right? How did you come across this information? Well, a woman told me that you have to have a jawline to be her man, and I believed her. Oh, okay, nigga, you believe what women say. That's your problem. Then they don't want to hear that. Oh, I don't want to hear this guy telling me that I believe what women say when that's what you do. That's what you do. Some girl tell you you're not her type. Tell her your mama said you handsome. Well, you're really not my type. Well, my mama said I'm handsome, so I can't be tripping that much. You don't have to be asshole. You can be optimistic. She probably was just testing you. You never know. Go out and fail, man. Go out. Go use the boyfriend destroyer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fail forward. Like I always say. Yeah, J3, that's my black pill voice. I will never get the type of woman that I want. Cope. I have not chewed enough chewing gum to get the jawline. Nigga, that voice is to sell you the black pill persona. If I'm not rich, I have a 6-inch penis, or a 600 horsepower car, or 6 feet, I will never get the type of woman that I want. Cope. Yeah, fast and cope. Cope is their period to a sentence. Ebo Sosa said, I can be an optimistic asshole. Cope. Oh yeah, Doomer. Yeah, that Doomer is another one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all are men, bro. Y'all are men. We do men shit over here, man. We get rejected. Women tell us no. Women are assholes. Like, be an asshole, bro. Be yourself, man. Women are gonna call you an asshole anyway. But A woman calls you an asshole. You want to know what your response to it? What stopped you from dating one? All y'all, I look around. All women date is assholes. All women date is asshole. Go on a date with a woman and ask her about her ex. Man, I hate my ex. Well, what happened with him? Oh, nothing. He was just an asshole. Oh, I hate my baby daddy. Damn, for real. He not about to help you raise your kid. Why are you taking all these pictures alone? No, nothing. He was just an asshole. Then you sit up there, try to be the good guy, and then guess what? She cheats on you with her ex, and now you're, oh my god, oh, I'm a good guy, Manosphere. I'm a great guy. How did she do this to me with her ex? She said he was an asshole.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Then y'all sit up here and say women lied to you because you're applying too much logic. Now, before I get out of the building, I'll give you my cure and my remedy to this. I'll teach you, because niggas always try to give you the secret pill, you know, because a lot of people been hurt in the past. I get it. The pickup artists, the game shit, and the funny thing is that actually Mystery and Neil Strauss is about to come back probably harder than ever, because I heard Neil Strauss, he got out of the game. He going through a divorce, and I heard Mystery's he's coming back up, which is funny. That pickup artist shit, you know, the thing is that yeah, I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton and spokes, and when I open it, oh, hold on. Come on, David, you about to get me into some other shit. But listen, y'all, this is the thing, right? Pickup artists, dudes have been scorned by the bitch, get in. Hold on, David, come on, man. Pickup artists, the reason why their game failed is because they got too good at too good. See, the game, you either have to use it for good or bad. You can either use it for good or bad or indifferent. That's why I try to tell y'all, those dudes were good at getting women. Did you know that you can actually get an adrenaline rush and have fun being single, just tripping off the acquisition of getting women? Like just like you get a rush going out there talking to women, saying hi, doing a whole bunch of routines, running routines, and getting them. And as a matter of fact, in a lot of cases, it's like leasing a car. You know, if I had a YouTube channel and let's say I wanted to start a car YouTube channel, it's better for me to lease the car than outright just purchase a lot of these cars, right? Because like, yeah, you know, you lease a car and you know, you start filming every once in a while. Oh, he got that Bentley in his driveway. He got that shit in the background. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, right? People like that shit, right? This is the same thing when you do the pickup artist game. You can go approach, damn near get all the women that you want, have some girls on standby that you're not exclusively in a relationship with and stuff like that. And you can live within that lifestyle by having women around and going out and go getting a whole bunch of women, right? But the bad part about it is now you're so used to that lifestyle, when it comes down to you having a relationship, because at the end of the day, no matter how far you go in that lifestyle, you want a relationship, right? And you can have a relationship with the women that you have laying around and stuff like that. But the bad part is you have a problem with maintaining a relationship. You don't have a boyfriend experience. You have a problem with maintaining a relationship. Some women may like you as a sex buddy. Some women may like you as a friend. Some women, or you're likable as a sex buddy. You're likable as a friend, or you're likable as a guy that's trying to get a woman. But when you actually get into a relationship with that woman, it's different, because the reality of being with you might be something totally different. Or the reality of being with this woman that you try to get in a relationship with might be something totally different. Now, I was under the assumption that this was common sense, but that's why you have a lot of dudes out here like, I don't like pickup artists. I don't like the I don't like, yeah, you're addicted to the cop and blow. There's it's chickens one day, is feathers the next. But you don't care about it being feathers today because you got chicken. You still got chicken. So you don't care about getting feathers. Rejection don't really, it doesn't really do that to you, you know? Now I ain't gonna lie, with the whole pickup artist game, going out and talking to women and stuff like that. I talk to women on my own time. I'm relaxed. I know what I can do from what I can't do. I'm I'm these days, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit rusty. And then with this whole COVID season and stuff, and then me making YouTube content and trying to run my videos, I'm a bit rusty when it comes to the dating game. But nothing will stop me from Wadner said he about to come through. So Wadner's here and I got some free time and I go kick it with Wadner. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Look, I'll show Wadner right there, right in front of him. Look, I'm gonna have to get back in mode. Look, we're gonna go to this bar. I'm gonna talk to these little. I'm gonna open up a group or talk to this one girl or whatever, and I'm gonna warm up, right? And then after like the two or I know how I am with, like, after the two or third girl, I'm already warmed up. Now I'm ready. I'm about to go. We about to go out and go approaching. That's what in the pickup game we would call sarging. Is a term for it called sarging. You know, sometimes me and my homeboys, we used to go out and go talk to women and stuff, and not even to get them back to the crib, not even to get their numbers, not even to get none of those stuff. It was just to talk to them, get the reference points, and get into conversations with them, try to get them to, talk about what we're talking about. So when I tell y'all this is what I want y'all to know. And this is what I know for a fact. They offer this pill like, oh, if you read my book, you can attract all the women, right? They offer, and some of y'all been hurt by it, which is why some of y'all are quote unquote black pilled and have a disdain for pickup artists and saying Alan Roger Curry's lying and all this other shit, whatever. Let me tell you one thing that I know about women, and this is the pill that you need to take, is you need to be a conversationalist. That's one thing about women. And when you go about being a conversationalist, what you need to do is learn how to speak to women, learn how to hold a conversation with them, and talk about some cool shit with them. What women do, because they wear their emotions on their sleeves for the most part, you have to actively learn how to listen. You have two ears and one mouth. Use your ears more than you use your mouth, right? Women literally teach you how to catch them. You just have to listen to her. Even boring broads, even the boring ones, literally teach you how to catch them. Okay? I'm going to do a show about this, how they teach you how to catch them. Oh boy, I don't know where to start when I say this. All right, listen. You got to hear what she says, and you got to get out of your head. She's going to tell you what the next topic is if you don't already have one in the chamber. Sometimes you got to talk to them so much to the point that she even tells you, damn, I spent, because they are their favorite topic of conversation. Damn, I spent so much time talking about me. I haven't gotten to know anything about you. What's your name? Guess. How old are you? Guess. It's like, nah, you know what? It's cool. I just want to, I just want to talk about you. What's some other things that you're into? You got to learn how to ask open-ended questions. She teaches you how to catch her. Women throw so much hints is obvious. Number one, if she didn't like you, she wouldn't be holding no conversation, no extendo conversation with you. Like I said, you have a woman, not a woman, you have a window to capture every woman that you come in contact with. You have a window. Some windows are bigger than others. You just got to be aware of this window, and you have to know how to move when you are aware of this window. Some of y'all are applying logics. You're applying logistics into the wrong side of the game. I don't care about no jawline, nigga. I don't care about no jawline nigga. The nigga that's really gonna get the bitch is the nigga that can go up to her, talk to her, get an extended conversation, get her to open up, and get her and take damn near nigga damn near take her words, use it against her, and get her. As a matter of fact, they like that. Anyway, and it shows that you're listening. Anyway, that was today's show. I'm about to go make a pickup real quick, and I'm definitely probably I might go live again. So and ask you guys, what do you think about this morning and this afternoon show? Make sure you guys be safe. Thank you guys for coming out. It's Player Talk Radio. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I got hella game. Y'all just gotta, just ask. I mean, I don't bite shit. So shout outs to Ebo Sosa, shout outs to Ism, shout outs to Ed, the Unchosen. Shout outs to J3. Ebo Sosa says, see a woman with a bunch of tattoos, converse with her about the print. Yeah, that's a good topic. Like if you see a woman with a whole bunch of tattoos, be like, damn girl, you tatted like shit. Which one hurt the most? Oh, this one. Then she starts showing you, nigga. You go up to a woman and start asking her about her tattoos. You're liable to get flashed. Man, women done show me tattoos on their ass, all kinds of stuff. And then you sit up there and you ask them, like, okay, I see you're more of a tattoo person than a piercing person. And sometimes they'd be like, oh, I got some piercings. Like, oh, for real? And she's like, yeah. And she show you her septum piercing, her eyebrow piercing, and then now you can just straight up ask, oh, you got your nipples pierced. And she'll probably say yes or no, like you got your cat pierced or something like that. Or she'll be like, oh, well, the other one, I can't really tell you the other one. What is it? The pussy? You know what I'm saying? And then you ask them, like tell them about some stuff that you seen. Like, oh, okay, you got the up and downs or the side to sides, and she gonna laugh. Or you could be like, yo, I heard you like there's two different types of piercings there. I heard like one, they take a big chunk. Never mind, I'm not gonna tell you what they take a chunk out of, y'all. But then the other one I heard it was a hood. You understand what I'm saying? Like they pierce the hood or the chunk or. So anyway, make the shit funny, have fun. Y'all go out, man. It's not that serious, man. If you get a girlfriend, cool. If you don't, cool. So, and I seen a lot of girls uh talking about a whole bunch of shit on the I thought, man, this is one girl. I might invite her on the show. But if I invite her on the show, I'm probably gonna argue with her because she's full of shit. Like this motherfucker, she got knocked up and then she started doing tarot card readings and shit since this corona shit took over. And now you find these women out here, now all of a sudden they become exceptional podcasters now that they're relegated to their houses and shit like that. And I seen this one girl talking cash shit about niggas on her joint and was talking about how these niggas, how black men don't protect black women and all this other shit. And this motherfucker got a tongue piercing. Talking about some she's a good woman and she's all this other shit. I'm like, but you're trying to down women and some other shit, and you're on here clicking and clacking, and she got an underbite too, which is funny, but she's cute, right? And she's into podcasting, which is funny. But you're talking down to women and you have a dick sucking apparatus in your mouth. Let me get out of there. Let me go about my day, y'all. Y'all done got me started. Anyway, yeah, the Bohemian Dashiki factor, man. I'm gonna give women some straight up advice. Yeah, you might want to take that dick sucking apparatus, and then it's green and glows in the dark. All right, y'all, I'm out, man. All right, man. Yeah, they say the tongue ring. Yeah, it's a oral sex apparatus. Not even for just men, for women too. Cause that ball. Never mind. I'm not about to go into details. All right, y'all. We out. Ebo Sosa said, I used to tell a girl that we're really made up. That we're really made up. He said, damn girl, You look almost good to be with me. Oh, that's good. Yeah, cocky funny. Cocky funny. Cocky funny always works. So yeah, man. You say even if you get locked up talking to women, that's good too. Yeah, man. Yeah. Go out and go live your life. If you go to jail, fail forward. Jail forward. Let me stop. All right, y'all. Peace. We out. It's player talk. It's DJ Cuda. Let's go.